Gitta. Uganda yozaabo Uganda yeewunyisa kito kiri mu Uganda nze kyansobera dda. Naye nga twebaza Omukama obulamu bwatuwadde nti tukyali balamu. Ate ne twebaza Omukama nti ffe baani abali olunaku okubaweereza nga bulijjo. Kwe tuli ku mikutu kubaweereza mu ngeri emu oba endala, ensonga ez'enjawulo, ezimu zikaabya, ezimu zisanyusa. Wana bino ebigekyanga kyange nebirowooza nti naffe tazze wano okubeera nokunyumya mboozi. Naye nga tubalamusiza mwena bana Flash Light Channel Uganda, munatusonyiwa oba obudde tuzze buyise, naye nga weewaawo tuli ku mukutu mugusa nsonga, ffe ogwaffe tuliwo baweereza nga bulijjo. Munatusonyiwa oba ekifaananyi tekiri kiriya, naye nga kijja kuba kiriya mu ngeri emu oba endala. Sajja Gitta, nalabyeko mukulu gwe bayita Honorable Sempijja, ali mu Ministry of Defense. Minister. Ebintu bye bazuula mu magye, ghost soldiers, naye kati atuze ghost pensioners. Abantu bali mu kusasula mu kaseera kano, ffe ne twebuuza where are we heading apparently. Kiki ekitegeeza essaawa zino.
Okay, bannayuganda mwenna mbalamusizza baganda baffe bonna bali mu nsi z'ebweru abagenda okunoonya ekikumi, Canada, Australia, UK, USA, Boston, Congo, kubanga eriyo baganda baffe abagenda mu operation Swija, baganda baffe abali Sudan, abali Equatorial Guinea, Kenya, Tanzania, and within here in Uganda. Okay, tuze n'omulamwa gwa Afande Sempijja, Honorable Minister Vincent Bamulanga.
But this time I want to use different versions. Use English, use Swahili, use everything, such that the world may understand you better than me.
This issue, we are going to talk about the Minister of Defense has disclosed that in the Minister of Defense where he lead, has established that there is a scandal of ghost pensioners in his ministry. Because if he's a Minister of Defense and he has already revealed on media, that one shows that there is a big problem in the Ministry of Defense. As a defense minister, the second person, the president of Uganda, because the office which those people they are heading, it is office of the president. Remember very well that President Museveni was a defense minister under the office of Milton Obote. The time he went to the bush, he was replaced with late Peter Kai Emuteso by tribe. Now, this statement of yesterday, which Honorable Sempijja Bamulangachi Sempijja from Masaka side there, he exposed that they have established that in the defense ministry under pensioners office and gratuity, there is a lot of ghost pensioners, ghost widows, and fake army numbers which are given to some people who never been worked in army. What does it mean?
Those have never served in the army.
Served in the army. What does it mean? You remember very well that why I was violated my rights why I was mistreated, why I was tortured, why they tried to assassinate me on 29th May 2002. It was because I compiled a report, a general report to President Museveni to show him what is the disease in his army.
And you showed him that?
It was concerning, one, to retire, to discharge the army without giving them the real package. Two, in his army was a lot of ghost soldiers, ghost workers. They have indicated them arms and they are no longer there. They have army numbers, they have ranks, they have weapons, but when you go down deep on the ground, those people, they are not there. But it is a deal of our leaders who commanding the battalions, and you find that a battalion is supposed to be with 730 soldiers, but you find 500 as a figure, and on ground you find 300, 200 are ghosts in one unit. Now, when I calculated the units which we have and the division is, I found out that the General Army of President Museveni.
Extend your seat very well. Go ahead. I want to search the public and see you properly.
The general total from all divisions of President Museveni, infantry divisions, because he has 6 divisions in Kachiri. The second one is in Mbarara. The third one is in Mbale, now shifted to Moroto. The fourth one is allocated at Gulu, and the fifth one at Padere. The sixth one, it is which is governing this headquarter, independent SFC, what military police, tanks, what, it is within here allocated at Bombo Barracks. As per now, they have created a 6th division at where Fort Portal, which is governing the ADF, Swija operation and whatever, which is no problem. But the issue of corruption and bribery in the army, I was the whistleblower of UPDF. Why? I came out and compiled a report in 2001. And that report, I gave it to General Kale Kayihura. By that time, was a major, he became Lieutenant Colonel, and he became a Colonel. That time, that is the time when I escaped from Congo, because there was a mission to kill me, because I exposed the ghost names in Congo. Now, when I came here, I reached Afani Kayihura, I said, no, this report, it has to go to President Museveni, because there's a command-in-chief. General Kale Kayihura took me to his home at Rukuri. By that time, was in Rukuri. Then we stayed there about 5 years. But the president has told me to keep you alive. And I was there as his guest.
You revealed the truth.
Until now,
the military office.
They are big people. They have to compile mass.
Or we were appointed to do that?
I was appointed by the time I left General Kayihura's home. I was appointed by the president to stay with General Kayihura and the chief political commissioner's office.
To reveal those
and he gave me an office to make it my job.
Your duties.
My duty is the exercise of disarmament. Then this is the disease which is in army. Of the dead comrades. Widows, they are suffering. You find that in it with fake numbers, and the real widows, they are not getting the
services.
Now, and you find that those individuals who are creating this, they are getting a lot of millions, because per one file you may find you get about 50 million from one file. file of a person.
Amakuru gacho nti mabali aba Uganda nti amakuru gacho nti report emu file emu
Eyomufu
ngoli omukuru ali mu office ngajiri yako
agicreatinze
ajiyafuna ko milioni 5.
And now you find there's a board which starts to confirm that this person died. Bafa. And you find that now the architectures they are inside the army quarter there. Now you find that there is a chain. That file has to go to the board where they start to satisfy that file that it was for a dead comrade.
Okay.
Now you find that the number which they have included there as an army number, it is a fake number whereby they remove from the non-payable strengths of those ghost soldiers whom I exposed. They are there in a program. Now they remove some numbers, they create a file that this person died. Then they got a photo from...
No, that's all done.
Yes, please.
Okay. Just for my interest purpose.
Yeah.
The public will also have to understand that a lot of ghost soldiers are there.
Yeah.
And they are being paid a lot of money when they're not even in existence.
Exactly.
And the some people, these are what we call omusolo gw'omuntu wa wansi.
Exactly.
Meaning that the money is
as what
is being eaten by the few officers and the military.
And now it is annually there is a budget of defense. You find that when they written in defense, there is such a Ministry of Pensioners. You find they put some billions in that office to clear all of those who are complaining. The widows, the soldiers who have retired from the army and whatever. But now you find
they give them some advice, because we always love everything we do.
Yeah.
We go with advice, the way forward.
Exactly.
What would be the best? So before we go, the Minister of Defense and Military, who's called Honorable Vincent, who just reviewed of recent yesterday, and he said
they are going to seize
in Uganda. We have a lot of ghost personas, including soldiers, everybody, and public services. So apparently,
now the problem is the time I met President Museveni, because he rescued me from safe house, and from safe house I was taken direct to the president's table in Nakasero State House. We discussed about that matter, and at the time we got that information that in the army there is ghost soldiers, he appointed the General David Sejusa, General Salim Saleh to verify the army, to establish whether Sergeant Gitta, what he has revealed or reported, it is true. Those top men, they found that in the army, the figure which I told the president that 24,000 ghost names were there, and General Sejusa, he witnessed. General Saleh, they witnessed, and the Americans to go on ground to see that they can establish those ghost names. General Kale Kayura was among that team. General Guti, Francis Guti, has retired. General Biraro Benon is a red. Let Yakagaba died. General Moses Luchamu is the one who's now heading land. Major and confused to release the money to some leaders. They want to cheat.
No. Just give me for information. Yes, please. That was Major who was killed.
It was among the teams which President Museveni organized to go and search the ghost names on.
So it's called Major
George Nkayarwa.
Major George Nkayarwa may rest in eternal peace. No, you mean he was among the team that was
sent
to
go verify.
Yeah. If the 10,000 soldiers, all 50,000 soldiers are in existence.
Exactly.
But he found out it was what revealed that were not in existence, some of them.
When he reached Nguru, the team which went there with other.
But were you there?
I know everything because I established that it was killed because of this. Now they reached there. You remember in northern Uganda there was a lot of troops.
Okay.
Because of Joseph Kony's war. Now we find that is where the commanders get a chance to inflate the fake names in their nominal roles, and millions. Now they sat down those leaders. You say I'm this because they have sent us to get the clear figures, and the balance of this money is going to take back to General Sejusa. That is our mission. Now people were major, general, brigadier, and whatever. They say now you Nkayarwa, if you refuse to give us money, now you go to Padilla and pay money and all the papers. Now on the way, they have already planned that major, and they use the inquiries and they like information there. They revealed to him that it was a mission of UPDF leaders to kill Major Nkayarwa. Now on that. Now, me as assassinated, they tried to shoot it. I was last killed on that day. From Matuga.
But you still have those pictures before.
The picture of the but I have it. This matter wasn't in the army because you cannot improve the welfare of the army when there is ghost names on payrolls. Okay. The strength is big, and you find the physical people who are doing the work of the army, they are small. But today in the army council, you find that the top men say, this is a big number, Your Excellency. If we increase money, let us first see. Mosai is saying, no, why don't you promote my people? Because I seen those people, they fought in Ruero, what? Your Excellency, those people, sergeants, corporals, they are many. When they have framed the corporals, sergeants.
But they still believe, but does he even say President Mr. Museveni, why does he believe in the rumors? Why doesn't it come on the ground and find out the truth?
And now the problem of President Museveni now has no technical team which can work for him. He relies on his intelligence. But you find those departments, like the Department of Pensions, there is the intelligences. And you remember the time of when I established that in army there is some names. They are down in the battalions, infantries. There was intelligence officers whom were sent by Letima Yombo, whom are sent by General Kandiho, whom are sent by Panau Afandi Virungi. But when those people reached there down, they make a connection with other leaders to get money. Because they tell him now you are working with Virungi. Does Virungi going to build your house? There is a money here. Now, you see that President Museveni has tried since 1990. At first, he seized the food supply in the army because he established that in the army, they are cheating his soldiers.
But if you remember, how old were you by then when you were in the bush?
I was 12 years, but I have monitored those people for a long time.
Oh, you're 12 years by then.
Even I'm a P6 silver, but no problem on that. I have expressed myself so that I can talk English.
Yeah, you are trying your level best.
I bought my dictionary because they can ask me, but you didn't go to Kadogo for study. Well, you are talking English. Well, but now I say, no, it is God's miracle.
You end up knowing how to speak English.
Yeah, and I have tried to work on such a department like intelligence, like clerical, because when you are in clerical, you establish everything concerning the army strings.
Okay.
And where the problem coming from. Now there is over Honorable Sempija, which he exposed yesterday on media, that they are going to stop to cease paying the pension in